In this video, I am going to tell you what is water, what is the history of water on earth, what are the effects of water in cultures. So let's start step by step. Step number 1, what is water? My dears, water chemical formula H2O is an inorganic, transparent, tasteless, odorless, and nearly colorless chemical substance which is the main constituent of Earth's hydrosphere and the fluids of all known living organisms in which it acts as a solvent. It is vital for all known forms of life, even though it provides no calories or organic nutrients. Its chemical formula H2O indicates that each of its molecules contains one oxygen and two hydrogen atoms connected by covalent bonds. The hydrogen atoms are attached to the oxygen atom at an angle of 104.45 degree. Water is the name of the liquid state of H2O at standard conditions for temperature and pressure. My dears, a number of natural states of water exist. It forms precipitation in the form of rain and aerosols in the form of fog. Clouds consist of suspended droplets of water and ice, its solid state. When finally divided, crystalline ice may precipitate in the form of snow. The gaseous state of water is steam or water vapor. Water covers approximately 70.9% of the Earth's surface, mostly in seas and oceans. Small portions of water occur as groundwater in the glaciers and the ice caps of Antarctica and Greenland, and in the air as vapor, clouds consisting of ice and liquid water suspended in air, and precipitation. Water moves continually through the water cycle of evaporation, transpiration, condensation, precipitation, and runoff, usually reaching the sea. Water plays an important role in the world economy. Approximately 70% of the fresh water used by humans goes to agriculture. Fishing in salt and freshwater bodies is a major source of food for many parts of the world. Much of the long distance trade of commodities such as oil, natural gas, and manufactured products is transported by boats through seas, rivers, lakes, and canals. Large quantities of water, ice, and steam are used for cooling and heating in industry and homes. Water is an excellent solvent for a wide variety of substances, both mineral and organic. As such, it is widely used in industrial processes and in cooking and washing. Water, ice, and snow are also central to many sports and other forms of entertainment such as swimming, pleasure boating, boat racing, surfing, sport fishing, diving, ice skating, and skiing. Step number 2, what is the history of water on Earth? My dears, one factor in estimating when water appeared on Earth is that water is continually being lost to space. H2O molecules in the atmosphere are broken up by photolysis, and the resulting free hydrogen atoms can sometimes escape Earth's gravitational pull. When the Earth was younger and less massive, water would have been lost to space more easily. Lighter elements like hydrogen and helium are expected to leak from the atmosphere continually, but isotopic ratios of heavier noble gases in the modern atmosphere suggest that even the heavier elements in the early atmosphere were subject to significant losses. In particular, xenon is useful for calculations of water loss over time. Not only is it a noble gas and therefore is not removed from the atmosphere through chemical reactions with other elements, but comparisons between abundances of its nine stable isotopes in the modern atmosphere reveal that the Earth lost at least one ocean of water early in its history, between the Hadean and Archean eras. Any water on Earth during the later part of its accretion would have been disrupted by the moon forming impact 4.5 billion years ago, which likely vaporized much of Earth's crust and upper mantle and created a rock vapor atmosphere around the young planet. The rock vapor would have condensed within 2000 years, leaving behind hot volatiles, which probably resulted in a majority carbon dioxide atmosphere with hydrogen and water vapor. Afterwards, liquid water oceans may have existed despite the surface temperature of 230 degrees centigrade due to the increased atmospheric pressure of the CO2 atmosphere. As cooling continued, most CO2 was removed from the atmosphere by subduction and dissolution in ocean water, but levels oscillated wildly as new surface and mantle cycles appeared. My dears, there is also geological evidence that helps constrain the time frame for liquid water existing on Earth. A sample of pillow basalt, a type of rock formed during an underwater eruption, was recovered from the Iswa Greenstone Belt and provides evidence that water existed on Earth 3.8 billion years ago. In existed on Earth 3.8 billion years ago. In the Nuagita Greenstone Belt, cubic Canada rocks dated at 3.8 billion years old by one study and 4.28 billion years old by another show evidence of the presence of water at these ages. If oceans existed earlier than this, any geological evidence either has yet to be discovered or has since been destroyed by geological processes like crustal recycling. More recently, in August 2020, researchers reported that sufficient water to fill the oceans may have always been on the Earth since the beginning of the planet's formation. Unlike rocks, minerals called zircons are highly resistant to weathering and geological processes and so are used to understand conditions on the very early Earth. Mineralogical evidence from zircons has shown that liquid water and an atmosphere must have existed 4.404 positive negative 0.008 billion years ago, very soon after the formation of Earth. This presents somewhat of a paradox as the cool early Earth hypothesis suggests temperatures were cooled enough to freeze water between about 4.4 billion and 4.0 billion years ago. Other studies of zircons found in Australian Hadeen Rock point to the existence of plate tectonics as early as 4 billion years ago. If true, that implies that rather than a hot, molten surface and an atmosphere full of carbon dioxide, early Earth's surface was much as it is today. The action of plate tectonics traps vast amounts of CO2, thereby reducing greenhouse effects and leading to a much cooler surface temperature and the formation of solid rock and liquid water. Step number 3. What are effects of water in cultures? My dears, water is considered a purifier in most religions. Faiths that incorporate ritual washing include Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, the Rastafari movement, Shinto, Taoism, and Wicca. Immersion or aspersion or effusion of a person in water is a central sacrament of Christianity where it is called baptism. It is also a part of the practice of other religions including Islam, Judaism, and Sikhism. In addition, a ritual bath in pure water is performed for the dead in many religions including Islam and Judaism. In Islam, the 5 daily prayers can be done in most cases after washing certain parts of the body using clean water, unless water is unavailable. In Shinto, water is used in almost in all rituals to cleanse a person or an area, for example, in the ritual of Misogi. In Christianity, holy water is water that has been sanctified by priest for the purpose of baptism, the blessing of persons, places, and objects, or as a means of repelling evil. In Zoroastrianism, water is respected as the source of life. So this was our video. Now I wanna turn it over to you. Which step you like the most? Tell me in the comments, my dears. Make sure to subscribe this channel so you don't miss out on my future videos. Goodbye. Stay blessed and bundle of thanks for watching.